Greetings and welcome everyone. Can you please confirm if my audio is clear for all of you? And how is the presentation screen? Wow, what a beautiful audience. Thank you so much everyone for joining this very special webinar, Awaken to Thy Purpose. So how's everyone doing tonight or this morning, wherever you are? A very warm welcome to all of my Guardian members and several of the other clients and students who are always joining my sessions. I'm so honored to have you on board once again. So as always, please make sure that you are away from all kind of distractions as we are going to talk a little bit about the purpose and who you truly are, so that you become more aware of what you are required to be doing in this present time and what is the real purpose of you being here on the planet Earth. Because you don't find a purpose, basically you wake up to it. So I have been receiving some intense downloads in the form of messages. My Guardian members are aware of this type of information that I usually receive for the work that requires to be done. So I would like to share with you guys some of the messages that I've been receiving, which has led me to present this session for all of you. So is everyone ready in terms of away from all kind of distractions? And also please make sure that you have enough drinking water with you. So the messages that I have been receiving, and I have shared some of them with my Guardian members as well, is here for those of you who are new to this work. So it comes in the form of a rhythm. Joy will surely rock thy core as thee trend along the purpose of thy soul. How many of you are feeling the shift in terms of the shift of consciousness and where we all as a humanity on a collective level is moving? How many of you are sensitive to this shift within and around? So several of you are saying yes. So the focus here is basically to understand the purpose for which we have been given this time to live. Our soul has been given this body where we are required to consciously take choices and actions so that we can trend along the purpose for which we have been given this body. Because the journey of the soul is limitless and it is a never-ending journey. It's the body that usually is given to serve the purpose of the soul. So, what are the different pointers to have the purposeful life? The first very important pointer here is when you take responsibility of your choices and your actions. When you follow through with authenticity. When you have the yearn for continued personal growth. When fear does not govern your life. When you learn from failures rather than giving in to them. When you practice focus in completing your tasks. When you are aligned with your guidance. So how many of these key pointers are there for you as well? Because understand that everyone comes with a purpose, and every individuation has a reason for their existence. However, knowing the purpose is vital for a meaningful and contented life, and it all revolves around these key pointers. So, if you are aware of these key pointers within your routine life, if you are really conscious about them, then understand that you are living a purposeful life. And for those of you who are not really consciously aware, if you are living your life with these key pointers, then the day you are going to realize this is the day you are going to wake up to the true meaning of your life. So how will you know what your purpose is? It is something that you require to ask yourself. Like there are a series of questions that really opens up the areas that helps you to understand what your life purpose is. So some questions require to be asked. You can keep the answers to yourself or you can share it with me on the text chat. What do you do best? A very important question, because everyone has been given a unique gift to share with the world. So what is your gift? What do you do best? What do you do more easily? How is it that you can do one thing with difficulty but something else quite easily? So you require to understand that what you can do best and you can do easily, just note it down and then think about it. That why is it the case that you do this thing in the best way possible and it is quite easy for you? And what brings you joy? What makes you wake up each morning with excitement? What do you look forward to spending your time on? What makes you forget about passage of time? Have you ever noticed that whatever you are good at and you can easily do it and you feel joy in doing it, it really makes you like work with happiness and you don't keep account of how much time has passed. You are always looking forward to spending your time on that activity. And what attracts your attention? There are so many areas of life, but not everything is there for you to work at. You are attracted to only certain things. So answer this question and jot it down at your own end, that what attracts your attention. Because once you answer these questions, you can easily understand your passion. And once you identify your passion, you wake up to your purpose. The second message for this particular time is pace through thy path with purpose. Divulge thy vigor with mastery. If you are noticing, there is a repetition of the word purpose here. And it is not a coincidence that I am finding a number of new faces and new names here in my session today, as you probably have received the call to wake up to your purpose. I want you guys to pay attention to this slide. Just have a look at it. The indigos, these are some special upgraded versions of humanity that were born during the late 1960s and early 1970s. And there is a variation of indigos that we are witnessing as well, namely crystal children. Their parents are mostly indigos and were born late 1980s. Rainbow children. Their parents are among crystal children, and they came to the earth in year 2000. Some were even born before that just to test the grounds. And then there are starseeds, an advanced spiritual being originating from other planets and realms. So just make a note of these names here. And now I want to ask you guys again a series of questions. And everyone, please participate in these questions. Is it difficult for you to deal with rigid systems and authority? Yeah, several of you are saying yes. So you might not have functioned well in conventional schools or working environments due to the rejection of rigid authority. Yeah? Now, can you easily adapt to a micromanagement style of work? Of course not. Several of you are saying no because your mission basically is to know your self-worth. And this makes you unwilling to back down from confronting what feels out of integrity. Your integrity is your power. How about this? Do you have strong intuition? Do you love and enjoy serving other people, be it your family, your friends, neighbors, your community? Do you love and enjoy serving others? Are you an empath? Do you have a strong willpower? Or do you give up easily in the face of troubles and challenges? Do you love learning about spirituality, telekinesis, telepathic, and psychic abilities? Not everyone likes to spend their time on these areas. So everyone here who is responding is saying yes. Absolutely. Are you sensitive to your living and working environments? Like, does it make you question everything about the way you are living your life and especially your working environments? Do you feel lonely at times, as if you are away from your real home? Yeah, so no matter how many people are around you, how many family members are there, you still feel like you are missing out something, like you are away from your real home. Yeah? All right. So if this is all resonating and you guys are mostly responding exactly what I was anticipating, then understand that if you were born between the time of late 60s and early 70s, then you are an indigo. Who are indigos? As I mentioned, these are the upgraded blueprint of humanity. And indigos in particular have a mission to challenge and shift the reality. They are old souls, and their mission, their purpose is to shake up the modern world and pave the way for future generations to create greater peace and harmony for the collective. One of the most blessed attributes of the indigo children is their integrity. So for those of you who are strong in your integrity, you are definitely an indigo if you are also born in late 60s or early 70s. You live by a strong code of values and ethics, and you can very easily discriminate between the truth and lies. It is not easy to manipulate you because you have a special ability to just know when people are lying or being dishonest. Yeah, this is one of your unique characteristics. And you are quite mindful of the people you come in contact with. Yeah? Yeah, indigo children are the game changers of humanity. Majority of you are an indigo. And it is not a coincidence that you are joining my session tonight because you received the call. Whenever there is a call to wake up, the indigos are the first one to respond to this call. Now, the crystal children, the rainbow children, and the star children, as I mentioned, they are all different manifestations or variations of indigos. The crystal children are the offspring of indigos. On the other hand, the starseed is the term for a soul from another part of the universe who has been incarnated here on earth. So all these variations of indigos collectively are here as light workers. All these are spiritually awakened beings, and we are all destined to be here at this time for the ascension of Mother Earth. How many of you are most of the time confident in what you are doing in terms of your choices? How many of you feel confident that your choices are accurate? Like there is some kind of a guidance that is taking you through your choices and your actions. And at times you might become arrogant as well, which is a normal trait of these light workers. Indigos believe in equality among humanity. They believe in global oneness. They are a strong advocate of living within the vibration of love and peace. So those of you who are born in 1990s or year 2000, then you are from the variations of indigos, the crystal children, the rainbow children. So as I mentioned, all these variations collectively are the light workers. Very high self-esteem and advanced intuitions with the warrior-like qualities. Yeah, Svetlana? Sounds true for you. And all these are creative beings with technological gifts, capable since a very young age, because their purpose is to break down the traditional ways of thinking and processing, to question every authority, to awaken others. How many of you are resonating with this information? Yeah, the vibration of unconditional love and peace. We live by our values. We live by our very strong ethics. No question about that. The crystal children are blissful and even-tempered. While the indigos can become quite arrogant, the crystal children are even-tempered. They may have occasional tantrums, but they are largely peace, loving, and forgiving. And they are also quite sensitive and empathic. And of course, creativity is one of their major power. You might notice that some of the children nowadays that we are witnessing, they are quite sensitive, and they are also staying away from eating any kind of animal meat. If you are observing anyone of this trait, then understand that they might be a crystal child. Crystal children also have a close affinity with nature, and many have a fascination with rocks and crystals. The rainbow children were primarily born within the years 1990s and 2010. The rainbow kids especially have psychic abilities, and they can very easily read other people's feeling. They are natural healers and manifestors. It is so exciting for me to witness these traits within my kids. The rainbow children are quite drawn to colors and colorful surroundings, perhaps because of the rainbow color that represents their auras. They were never incarnated before this lifetime in the human form. So as a result, the rainbow children do not have any heavy burdens of karmic baggage. Unlike the indigo and crystal children, they have a very neutral transaction. So have you ever been in the presence of such children? Or do you have a rainbow child in your family? Yeah, it's a great honor to have them, because they are here to implement the return of spiritual energy as teachers of the heart, reconnecting all with the divine source energy. From a very early childhood, they practice all of these characteristics. They live with a very open heart, with a spirit of understanding and forgiveness. Their presence alone here is spreading these beautiful frequencies throughout humanity. They are the teachers of the truth. They don't require to go through extensive education about spirituality. They are born spiritual with all of these beautiful traits, with an open heart. The indigo and the crystals came before them, paving the path for their incarnation. Collectively, the indigos, the crystals, the rainbow, the star seeds, they are all here for Earth's healing evolution, to awaken the others, for the eradication of identities towards self-destructive behaviors. The star seeds, so the star seeds are slightly different from the indigo, crystal, and rainbow children because they are the souls traveling on the planet from other parts of the universe. They are incarnated on Earth to inspire and heal human beings, to bring light and knowledge that will uplift the human race. And they are here to participate in awakening others' consciousness to help the planet's evolution. So a lot of intervention has been going on for the conscious evolution of Mother Earth and humanity. And star seeds had been practicing this since quite some time now. They agreed to come to Earth to fulfill this mission. However, since we are on a very dense 3D reality, when they got here as well, they were made to forget their true origin. And many go through their existence on Earth without knowing where their souls really came from. It's only through the work that they get exposed to that they start realizing their true mission and their true purpose of life. Have you ever encountered any such individual who is coming up with all these kind of insights about technologies, about different kind of quantum healing practices without really undergoing any specific trainings? They just talk as if they are born with all this information. The wisdom is encoded. Absolutely. So how many of you also see repeating numbers, the angel numbers? How many of you see that? Like personally, I see 1111, 1212, 111. I think I've been seeing it since several years now. Exactly when it is 1111 or 1010 or 1212, I just somehow look at the watch or the numbers just shows up out of nowhere, like on the number plate or on the signboards. And recently I have also started seeing more of the 444, the 555, the 111 and 222. They just appear anywhere and everywhere. So if you are also seeing them, then please make a note of it because you are definitely waking up more into your purpose. I personally connect a lot with my higher wiser self, my guidance. I don't require any external guidance. I just tune into my inner guidance. And how many of you here are aware of how to connect to your guidance? Because this way you can definitely get the sense of how you are required to move forward in life with a purpose. Now, from the sense that I am having from the majority of my audience today, I am getting a sense of Pleiadians and Orion origins for several of you. Given that the star seeds are highly intuitive, and I have some of you as star seeds, I am really honored once again to have you on board with me tonight. This is a real exciting time for humanity to witness the presence of these special light workers and the star seeds working together. How many of you are aware of your soul origination? In other words, how many of you know that you are here for a purpose? Yeah, to awaken people, to help them to shift the consciousness. Such a beautiful mission. So have you been resonating with all this given information? Did you answer all of these questions? Did you kept a note of all of these questions at your end? Well, I can go on and on talking about the gifted children, but I now require to move to the next phase of this session, which is around the usage of the quantum healing frequencies. Encoded with the frequencies are the special notes for the ones who are here to understand what their real purpose is. So let's go ahead and start with the disclaimer for the sacred geometry, the codes of Ah that I'm going to be using tonight. The quantum healing tools, namely codes of Ah, are the language of the unconscious, and it represents an approach to unleash tremendous powers. Several of my students and clients, they have sent me the testimonials of how powerful this work had been for them. Game changer, a life shifter. So know that there is no higher power other than God's and the power of our intentions and what we choose to believe in. The codes of Ah have always been created to be a reminder of this power. All of these codes that you are going to be receiving today and have been receiving till now are designed by my teacher Yvonne Delafleur, who is the president of the High School for Conscious Evolution and is a founder of several humanities service programs. Please understand that we are not claiming here to override any medical intervention requirements. The codes of Ah are here to increase self-healing and self-mastery powers only, which by itself is priceless. And know that any prayer, mandala, book, teaching, it's a tool to enhance, bring awareness to, or support what is already within you. When you are interacting with what your essence is, you become that, because like attracts like through quantum resonance. Let's go ahead and start working with these frequencies. A beautiful saying by Eckhart Tolle is, "You are the universe expressing itself as a human for a little while." The purpose awakening frequencies are here. Start taking deep breaths in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds and then exhale through your mouth at the count of 8. Start engaging with this beautiful frequency. This frequency is encoded with awakening of thy purpose. Some of you are going to feel some tingling sensations in the location of your third eye, which is right between your two brows. Also, if you will pay attention to the feelings within your body, you might feel some tingling sensations in the fingertips of your both hands, as well as in your legs. Everyone here is with a purpose. So if your purpose is to serve your family, then invest in your family. And how do you invest in your family is by giving them your time, your love, the resources they require, because that's your purpose. If your purpose is to build your career, then invest in learning and excelling in the required skills for your chosen career. If your purpose is to facilitate empowerment and healing, then invest your time and resources in the tools and skills that are required to do so. What is your purpose? You are the best judge to determine that. And maybe you are already aware of your purpose, but you are not finding the direction to embody it fully. So I hope that you will have more clarity around your purpose by the end of the session tonight. The message encoded within this frequency is take inspired actions and serve thy purpose. The activation has already begun. The intention is set to serve you in the best way possible. Each one of you are here for a reason, and that reason is serving you in the best way possible. The way you can run this frequency is through the process of optical pineal induction. How it is defined is that you look at the center of the code, you take in the entire code, and then you close your eyes to see the impression of the code right between your two brows in your third eye. If you can see the impression of this color, this geometrical mandala in your third eye, that is the process called optical pineal induction. You are then required to take a deep breath in through your nose, and seeing the code in your third eye, you exhale this frequency in every single cell, organ, chakra, practically in every single part of your body. You can run it like a bloodstream going through your veins. This is how the frequency runs in your body. And during this entire process, you require to stay very calm and in a very comfortable position. You have to continue taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, just relaxing into this frequency and experiencing it, how it is impacting you, without judging the process. Because the only reason that you are here is to receive the goodness through these frequencies and activations. If you are able to connect to your higher, wiser guidance, then you can always verify whether or not this is for your highest good. I have a very simple way of connecting to the higher wiser guidance, and that is by reading the energy signatures in my left hand. This protocol has also been given in a 7-minute video on my YouTube channel, Connecting to the Divine Guidance. For those of you who are not yet practicing this, I will highly recommend you to learn connecting to your own guidance. You can check that video out after my session tonight. But you can also check it through your own body intelligence by simply asking the question, and then if you are standing straight, then if the answer is yes, then you are probably going to move forward. And if the answer is no, your body is going to move backward. You don't require to purposely move your body. Just simply ask the question and then witness which way your body is moving. You will be surprised. This is a very subtle, beautiful, flower-like essence energy. It's working very smoothly for several of you. You can keep your eyes closed. I'm monitoring the energy in my left hand. The energy is still in the middle of my palm, so I require to wait up till it goes quantum, meaning it goes under my palm, so only then I can move forward to our next activation. You can also use the sound tones for any of the 5 vowels that assists in the quantum release of the energy as well. Keep yourself well hydrated by drinking clear water. You can also infuse this frequency via your intent into the water. The energy is almost quantum in my left hand. The practitioners here can also verify that. All right, everyone. So this activation is complete. How's everyone doing? Awesome. Yeah, relaxation for sure is there because you're relaxing into your purpose. You're becoming more embodied on every level of your journey with your purpose. So the more you go into these frequencies, the more clarity is going to emerge for you. And it is not something that is going to take like several days, but rather just check with yourself by tomorrow that how your thoughts have shifted around the things that you were thinking about like yesterday that were not possible to be done. Like, what is your choice now after receiving these frequencies to deal with such challenges? How are you finding your thoughts in terms of the way they are moving for you? This work is all about self-awareness. You require to really pay attention to how you are feeling, how you are thinking, how you are moving forward with your choices. Every single step requires you to be aware of who you are. If you are aware of your true purpose, your true origination, your given label, then you will automatically be guided to what requires to be done. There will be no uncertainty. There will be no challenge. There will be no hindrance for you. Things starts moving smoothly when you are on your purpose. The purpose awakening will also give you a relatable and practical guide that is going to instill more confidence within you, a sense of peace and fulfillment is going to be with you all the time. You are going to feel good about who you are. This is the beauty of waking up to your purpose. And you can define it clearly for yourself. As I mentioned earlier, your purpose has a diversity, like you would be the one to understand what your purpose is, what you do the best, what is more easy for you, where do you feel more joy, what comes easily to you. Yeah? A number of times I encounter people where they mention about lack and limitation, and they defined their limits. Like there is always some kind of a blockage around thinking outside the box. For me, in this field of quantum healing practice since the past over 19 years now, I like to think outside the box. I don't create my boundaries, especially in terms of the possibilities. Do not limit thyself. You create the limits, you are going to stay within them. Yes, you heard me right. Just look around yourself to look at the abundance, to enjoy the abundance that has been given to you as a blessing with no cost. You can freely gaze at the stars. You can freely enjoy the beautiful gardens, the colors, the waters, the mountains. God Almighty has not given any limits to the blessings that we are bestowed upon with. The gift of making a choice is there for all of us. So if you are choosing to limit yourself, then that's a gift for you then. Your limit is defined by you. So if you feel that there is a need to get over the limiting belief system around abundance, around relationship harmonization, around cooperation and collaboration, then here is a beautiful gift for all of you. The gift to raise your standards beyond your belief system. Start engaging with this luminant frequency. Again, inhale the code into your third eye by taking a deep, slow breath. Then close your eyes to see the impression of the code in your third eye. You're going to see a lot of vibrant lights. Yeah, the light of the sun. Once you can see this beautiful light in your third eye, then with an exhale, send it once again to every single cell and particle of your being. The power of your intention. I would suggest that for those of you who always put statements like, I cannot have it, I cannot do it, it is not possible for me, I would invite you to start choosing a different way of approaching anything in life. I cannot, change it to I can. Remove the word not from your dictionary. With every single activation, you are ascending in your level of consciousness. And as we ascend collectively in consciousness, we are collectively impacting the entire humanity as well. Waking up to thy purpose, eliminating any limiting beliefs, awakening to the high level of consciousness. A life-changing course available for you to discover the powers within. This one is pretty intense in my left hand. So seems like a number of you had been limiting yourselves. And another important thing for you to remember is that whenever you define your reality with statements, you are literally programming your subconscious mind to obey those statements. For example, in terms of health, if for some reason you are not feeling very well and you are telling your family or your friends that I am not well, I am not in my best version today, that's a program. You have literally programmed your entire body not to be in your best possible version for that day. Every single word has a frequency. So make a choice to use uplifting statements, especially for yourself and also for the collective, also for things that are happening in your surroundings. What we are witnessing in our reality collectively is because of the collective contribution of everyone's choice of thought and everyone's choices of words. It's like you are filling in a vessel with toxic water. If the choices of words are negative about reality, this is what you are injecting in the reality, not only for yourself, but for entire humanity. Start choosing beautiful statements for yourself, for others. Start showing your gratitude for the blessings that you have. Start appreciating everything. The first impact is going to be on your own body. You're going to start feeling more stronger, more peaceful, more happier. The more gratitude you show, the more peaceful your heart is going to become. And you can put all of these things that I am telling you into your practice and test it for a couple of days. In one of my webinar, I also talked about the life force colors that you require to run throughout your entire body every morning and every night. These life force colors also instills the frequencies of health and happiness within you. And when you are feeling healthy and you are feeling happy, then your choice of words also starts shifting. So everything starts from within. Work on yourself to be able to assist others. Only then you can serve your true purpose in the best way possible. If your purpose is to educate the new generation, then you first require to feel good about this purpose. You require to really feel excited about it. Only then you can impart the best possible teachings to the new generation. If you are frowning, if you are showing anger, if your body language is showing that you are not in a good mood today, then what kind of message are you conveying? And also the teachings will not become impactful. They are actually going to be the opposite. They are going to push the students away from you, from the teachings, from you as a person. So if any of the situation is not harmonious for you, just simply pay attention to your own inner feelings, to your own self. Just pay attention to how you are thinking, how you are feeling. And you will be surprised to see that the situation starts becoming harmonious as you start feeling good about yourself. Let's go ahead and hum some sound tones once again. So today the assembly is the assembly of the indigos, the crystals, the rainbows, and the starseed children. Such a beautiful frequency. And I want you all to close your eyes for a few seconds in the presence of this luminant frequency and feel the presence of one another wherever you are, all connected with the same purpose to serve humanity in the best way possible. I want you to feel this oneness via this session. No matter where in the world you are, you will feel this connection. The quantum healing frequencies work with each one of you in the same way. There is no concept of time and space when you work with these powerful frequencies. And beside, the power of your intention brings you all together. Yeah, the assembly is happening. And in this powerful moment, make a prayer for the collective. Make prayers for yourself. It's a moment of powerful manifestation. Collectively, we all care about Mother Earth, and we strive to bring light and love onto it. Whether you know it or not, with your presence, with your frequencies, you are contributing every single moment to bring this light and love for the collective. This frequency of raising your standards beyond your belief system allows you to attract higher opportunities in your life. I wish that you all start using powerful, uplifting statements for yourself rather than bringing down your vibration with any negative statements. Because understand that when you use anything that is not you, which sounds bad to your inner self, then it is basically bringing your vibrations down. It's lowering your frequency. And when the frequency becomes low, the standards automatically gets compromised as well. The standards in terms of your choices gets compromised. And as you all are aware that like attracts like, so if you are going to lower your standards, you are going to draw things into your life that are at the level of the same standard. So please choose consciously, think consciously. The energy is still at the base of my palm, meaning that some of you are resisting to let go of your thoughts around raising your standards. Interesting. Continue taking deep breaths into your nose and relax your body with an out breath and say out loud to yourself, I am free. I let go of what does not serve me well. I attract higher frequencies. I attract love. I attract light. I attract abundance. I am this. I am. I am this. I am. Yeah, saying out loud these affirmations is also going to program your subconscious mind. Every single word is a program. So start using uplifting statements for yourself. Start shifting your reality with the choice of your words. All right, everyone. Go ahead and drink some more water. Infuse the water with this code and drink it. And share with me your feedback, how everyone is feeling. Feeling awesome, Samarat. Eric, feeling serene. Rita, simply amazing. Ali Al Hashim, light and at peace. Fahmida, very calm, peaceful, content and grateful. Ali Al Firm, feeling great. Svetlana is feeling happy. Awesome. Saman, relaxed and calm. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presence with me once again. Practically everyone around the world is receiving this frequency because we have attendees from almost every part of the globe here. Australia, Dubai, India, Pakistan, America, Europe, Ireland, Switzerland, Canada, Malaysia. Awesome. And the fact that you are all coming from different geographical locations, yet you are all feeling these frequencies simultaneously, tells you a lot about this work. This work simply transcends time and space. Plus the power of your intention, the power of my intention to serve you in the best way possible. And let me share this screen once again, as this has become one of my screensaver, as I love it so much. And the fact that we all care about Mother Earth and we want to bring light and love onto it means that we are all very important light workers, whatever label we resonate with. Indigo, crystal, rainbow, starseed, these are all labels. But in essence, it's the light work. We are here to usher in a new way of thinking and being. Ultimately, we are here to raise the energy of the planet and to prepare the world for a new consciousness where hate and fear will be overtaken. The light and love is going to prevail. The hate and fear will be ridden off because of this light and love. And it is the power of our intention that is going to make it happen. So knowing that you are meant to work with light is by itself a huge awakening. You require to work on yourself. You require to bring into your life the tools and the resources that are going to assist you in serving your purpose in the best way possible. As I mentioned earlier, you don't find your purpose. The purpose finds you. So allow it to find you. Because in fact, purpose conceives you. It is the catalyst for your birth. And together, this powerful assembly, we are going to work on the entire grid level. Every single part of the planet Earth is going to receive these powerful frequencies through all of you, as all of you are from almost all different parts of the world. I want you to start looking at this frequency and start running it through your body in a way that you are sending it through your feet into the physical location, deep down into the center of the earth. And then from there, see it practically running like water throughout the grids of the planet. And you can focus more on any specific part of the world where you wish to usher this love and light more. But each one of you running this frequency in your entire body and then sending it through your feet into the center of the earth, all into the grids of the planet, is going to serve your purpose for your assembly tonight with me. This is a collective call of the light workers, and you have all joined from different parts of the world listening to this call. So thank you very much once again for receiving this call. For this specific activation, I'm going to use some powerful avatar sound tones. For those of you who have learned these sound tones, I want you to utter them out loud as a representative of this collective assembly. Let's do this beautiful service for Mother Earth. Maharatamu eva Kirashe hasha Kushardeza Dadrueja Ra-eka Unae treinae Ekasha Unae treinae Ekasha Unae treinae Ekasha Again, with your closed eyes, feel this assembly holding hands together, working together on a grid level of Mother Earth, sending these beautiful frequencies of love and light for the rays of consciousness for the collective humanity to come together in love and peace to join hands together in collaboration and cooperation, to remove all barriers of discrimination, to dissolve all hindrances that are stopping us from coming together and working together as one. Choose love, choose light. Run it within yourself. Send it to everything and everyone around you. Send it to every single grid of the planet. Awesome. All right, everyone. Come back to your present now moment. Drink some water. Infuse the water with this frequency and drink it. My humble gratitude to all of you for this service work and for coming together and joining this blessed session. Find your purpose, because a life with purpose is a key to a meaningful, successful, and contented life. All right, everyone. So with this, we are complete with this service session for tonight. How is everyone doing? Feeling great, awesome, feeling like heaven, Samarat, feeling great, Ali Al-Hashim, Serene, Eric, fabulous, Ali Al-Firm, blissful, Sivitlana, awesome. Now, in the final part of my session for tonight, I want to inform all of you, the ones who are ready, for a mastermind assembly of the Indigos that I'm starting as a very powerful series from January 12th, 2021. I will be sending out a detailed email around this mastermind assembly of the Indigos to all the participants of today's session. So if you are interested to join this powerful series, then please respond back to that email. And you can also send me your feedback about today's session to shazia@empoweredmaster.com, or you can leave a comment under the comment section of my website, Empowered Master. I salute your Christos avatar self from my Christos avatar self, and I wish that all of you have received all of these insights and frequencies with powerful activations in the best way possible and in line with your higher selves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. I will look forward to your feedback. Much love to all of you, and good night from my side of the world.